Trusted Doctors today is the largest physician platform for helping manage their patients. We now cover 400,108 credentialed, verified physicians across China. As a company, we have 34 offices with 530 people. In total, we've raised 37 million US dollars. So I've been in healthcare for 18 years. I started as a physician and then worked in hospital management. And then for the last 8 years, I've been in healthcare IT. Looking at corporates, we often have great visions, but not necessarily great execution. And I think that's where startups have the advantage, being able to be more nimble, more flexible, seeing the opportunity and executing directly. We don't have the resources that a multinational might have, but we certainly have the enthusiasm and the drive, and I think that's what really is the competitive advantage of a startup. So for me, that was part of the motivation, but the greater motivation was actually in my personal life when my father was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. And here I was in corporate, like my sister is also a physician. And I think once you experience health or health problems within the family, you really appreciate the problems in healthcare. We all know the problem in China is that their income, their social status and respect is kind of at a very low level. So a US doctor compared to a Chinese doctor, you're looking at an income disparity of roughly, well, a Chinese doctor's annual salary on average is about the equivalent of a US doctor's 15 days of working. The best way to do that is actually by influencing the physician. So in Chinese, we say yi huan, which means literally almost the doctor and then the patient. So if you really want to affect change in a patient community, you need to affect change in a physician community. You need to empower them. You need to give them motivation and a platform to better serve their patients. Otherwise, patients are not going to get better answers. They're going to go to Baidu and find the answer there. And we've provided almost a personal business management tool for a physician to manage his own patients, including functionality that allows them to better educate their patients, to follow up with them regularly, to send out surveys, to communicate with the patient, all the best tools to help solve a physician's problem so that he can better serve his patients. If you want to do the China market, I think if you're a foreigner, you definitely should have somebody from the local market partnering with you to take the strengths and the weaknesses of both sides and meld them together. So I guess I wouldn't really emphasize the China side. I'd probably more emphasize just finding the right partner. And so other than Western and Chinese, I would say you need industry expertise and you need the internet understanding. Is absolutely essential. Understanding how the internet works in China is critical. It's different. It's very different. The operational effort that you need to drive things on the internet is in no way to be underestimated. Whoever said the internet is cheap is telling lies, because it's very expensive to do internet business.